Hello. In this video, I want to talk about our mobile app, the PNC app, why it is uniquely different, how it can benefit your members greatly, and how it will help and benefit your pastors. Firstly, the app is built for a two-way communication. It was built for an engagement, ongoing engagement between the pastors and leaders and your members. It was never built as an information center or so, a place where people can just go and look for information and then walk away. Secondly, the app brings the online community to the palm of your hands, and you are going everywhere with your online community. And I'm not referring to, nor do I compare it with Facebook and Instagram and other social media online community, because you will see shortly you can't compare them. Yes, I'm well aware of the arguments that you try and stay off your mobile phone or cell phone as much as you can. I totally agree, but as a matter of fact, it's not going to happen. It's a great theory, great advice, but it's so impractical. Our mobile phone will always go with us and be with us. And if that is the case, we want to make sure that, that we use the device more productively and effectively, and that is different. So how can we use it more productively? Firstly, the app is built for your members to enable them to easily access help without having to call the office. Let me say it again. It's to help your members to easily access help when they need it without having to call the office all the time. Now, how convenient is that? Have you ever wondered how many people needed help, but they just simply don't know who to turn to? What care services are available? If the church offers counseling and how to access them and who they are and who is doing what and when and how and what groups are there at church and how can I join them. There's no clear pathways nor a system to connect them directly to where they needed help, other than if you need help, contact us on this email or ring us on this number or fill this form and we'll get back to you. And we never heard from them until 2 or 3 days or even longer. You know, some just don't bother. PNC app enables your members to find help from the palm of their hands through the app. Find what they're looking for and then send inquiry directly and wait to start engaging with them. Now, I understand as a church, we don't have everything, but everything that we have, services that we offer and do, everything we do, everything that we know, we can make them available and be known on the app. So the app will enable your member to engage with the pastors and their leaders in many different ways. It will help them to connect with members, other fellow people in the church through online groups activities and through online interaction via forum and blogs and conversation, and it all happening inside. Isn't that lovely? Inside the system. It also helps your members to make an inquiry, especially if you are in a desperate situation and you need to call for help or prayer. It only takes a couple of clicks in your mobile app to get your message sent directly and will go to your team without delay, simply because there is no third person involved. Now, how convenient is that? Isn't that what we want to see happening in our church community? Isn't that shows how much we care for our people? Isn't that a great way to utilize our resources better and effectively? Talking about volunteers. Your members can check their rosters and appointments and anything that was assigned for them to do, whether it's like you do the transport and take somebody to an appointment, or you cook today, or whatever it may be. And they will receive reminders and notifications to their app regarding those activities and events and appointments. They have the ability to find professional help, looking for a counselor or psychologist, or even try and speak and find a pastor and speak to an online pastor. They can make an inquiry, check availability, and book appointments with whoever they inquire to. They can seek community by joining a group. They can register for events. They can join a self-help program and participate in an online learning and more. I'll talk about some of these things in the different videos. But these are some of the things that your members can do. Now, on the other hand, the PNC app can make a huge difference. Can make pastoral care and follow up a lot easier and better for your pastors. And if you're a pastor and you're listening to this video, PNC app will enable you to stay in touch, engage, and communicate with your people whenever you are, even outside the office or on the road. You can email, chat, SMS, and call from your app. And all those communications are recorded in your history. How great is that? How cool is that? You call and text and email outside, they are not really recorded in your system. Yes, they will be in your email inbox and your phone messages. They will take you forever to try and look for previous history. And they also exist outside your internal system where you want to keep everything in one place. How safe is that? It also enables you as a pastor to type brief notes on the go, whatever it may be that are associated with your engagement in your pastoral follow-up with your members. Like, I called John today. I visit Mary, the hospital. We meet at a cafe. We went for a walk. He's not feeling well. I should follow up. Whatever brief notes that are important, that's not too personal, you can record it very simply from your app. All you have to do, you find a person, click on the note, type your notes and save. Then you go on to the next thing. And maybe the next thing is another member call you about pastoral issues. And when you finish the conversation, you do the same thing. Go to the name of that person, click on note, and record the note that I spoke to this person. Let's be honest, how many of these follow-ups and catch-ups and random meeting have you missed just because you forgot your diary? You forgot to write it down when you get back to the office because you had other priorities and disruption that day. And let's be honest, how many people are missing out on care because there's no better system that enables them to easily access care? Now, is that the kind of impact that you like to see making a difference in the life of your members? Is that the kind of tool you've been waiting for that will help make your life easier as a pastor? If you answer yes, click on our website, www.pastoralnetcare.org, and just join in. Even better than that, we currently have a COVID-19 special offer you do not want to miss out on. So we hope to hear from you soon. Thank you for watching and thanks for listening. God bless.